Hello there everyone, and welcome to another video talking about Skyrim. We're going to be taking a look at the vampire who truly rules Solitude. Or are they? Most rulers in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, they sit on thrones, but in Solitude, the most powerful figure stands in the shadows behind it. While Jarl Elisif mourns her husband and the Empire is fighting to hold Skyrim together, a centuries-old vampire quietly advises the throne, unchallenged, unquestioned, and unseen. Her name is Sybille Stentor.
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
I think we shall have a grand
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on.
She's the court mage of Solitude, an expert in destruction magic, and one of the most quietly terrifying figures in the entire province. In this episode, we're going to be uncovering who Sybille Stentor really is, and how she may already rule Solitude from behind. So who is Sybille Stentor? On the surface, Sybille is Solitude's court wizard. She is calm, composed, and endlessly polite. She offers her magical advice to Jarl Elisif, she studies ancient threats, and she claims complete loyalty to the Empire. But Skyrim hides the truth so well in plain sight, with many things. If you look closely, Sybille exhibits classic vampire traits. Her skin is pale and untouched by age, her eyes glow faintly in dim light, and she keeps her distance from almost everyone. But most telling of all, she actually openly admits that she's a vampire, yet she suffers no consequences whatsoever. In a city where even rumours of hearsay are punished, Sybille feeds undisturbed, protected by her position and her usefulness. Sybille is basically just a vampire, protected by the Empire. And here is where things get a little disturbing, mainly because the Empire knows Sybille is a vampire and they don't care at all. But why is this? Because Sybille is not a liability, she is an asset to them, and the Empire loves an asset. As a court wizard, she controls magical defences of the city, arcane counsel to the Jarl, and she has access to classified political and military information. If she ever gets exposed, Solitude would lose a weapon far more dangerous than a battalion of soldiers. This makes Sybille something rare in Skyrim, a vampire integrated into the state. Not hunted, not hiding, but she is institutionalized. So does Sybille actually rule Solitude? Jarl Elisif is young, grieving, and she is politically inexperienced. Sybille, on the other hand, she's centuries old, highly intelligent, emotionally detached, and completely immortal. When Elisif speaks, Sybille often finishes her thoughts. When military or magical matters arise, Sybille subtly guides the discussion. She never commands, just advises, and that is far more dangerous. Many fans do believe that Sybille is slowly shaping Solitude's future, steering Elisif, influencing the Empire, and ensuring one thing above all else: stability. Because chaos threatens feeding grounds, and vampires thrive in orderly cities. Now, is she helping to create this stability so she has an unlimited amount of food that is controlled, or is she secretly feeding something else, allowing other vampires to walk the streets of Solitude safely, unnoticed, untouched, to feed on locals who are just living a normal life with no panic, no fear, and no worries? So let's look at this important next section. There are many vampire hunters around Skyrim, especially with the Dawnguard DLC. So during those events that is surrounding the Dawnguard crisis, vampires across Skyrim are being hunted, burned, and eradicated. But Sybille, she is untouched. The Dawnguard never come for her. The Vigilance of Stentor never accuse her. No bounty is ever placed on her head. It does raise a terrifying possibility. Either Sybille is protected politically, or she is so powerful and so careful that no one dares move against her. Some theories even suggest that she is manipulating anti-vampire efforts away from Solitude entirely, so that predators don't hunt near their own dens. But what about her morality? Because Sybille isn't cruel. She doesn't prey openly on the innocent. She rarely even shows any emotion at all, which that would make things scarier, because she treats vampirism as a condition, managed, controlled, even optimized. To Sybille, morality is irrelevant. Only outcomes matter to her. And if Solitude remains stable, safe, and fed, Then in her eyes, everything is working exactly as it should be. So this next bit is more of a question. The true queen of Solitude. By the end of Skyrim's story, Jarls can fall, empires can weaken, but Sybille Stentor remains, unaging, unchallenged, and unremoved.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who appointed me to the position. I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
She has outlived kings before, and she is going to outlive Elisif too, because rulers, they all come and go, but the shadows endure. So if she's outliving them all, who really is controlling Solitude? So the next time you walk through the Blue Palace, remember this. You're not standing in a Jarl's court. You are standing in the domain of a vampire who has mastered patience, politics, and even power. And in Skyrim, that may just be one of the most deadliest combinations of all. Thanks for watching.